Good morning, everybody. I don't know where to begin. I just can't. It's one thing after another. Now we want to impeach Barr. Can you imagine? If you're not with the Democrats, if you don't vote the way they want you to vote, they will do anything in their power. They will lie, cheat, steal to get rid of you. What do they want to impeach Barr for? What did he do so bad? On April 9th, he stood before Congress and he said that he had no idea. Now, this is the important part. What the members of Mueller's team thought, even though Barr had that supposed letter that Mueller sent him from the 27th, which Mueller didn't write. They think that other knucklehead who hates Trump wrote it. But that's no big deal. So now he goes before the Senate and he tells them. And they ask him specifically about this. And he said, I received a letter on the 27th or the 28th. I forget, the letter was dated one day, he got it, and he read it the next day, whatever. Then he says, I call Mueller. And I say, Mueller, you have a problem with the conclusion that I came up with from your report? He goes, no, that's not the problem. The problem is the media is not reporting it the right way. So I'm going to send you this 19-page thing, or he already sent it, outlaying each chapter of the report, and you can give that to the media. That's not Barr's job. Barr's job is not the fucking press agent for the President of the United States. He's the Attorney General. He could give two shits what the media thinks. So he goes before Senate and he tells Senate this. And they ask him, but didn't you say? He goes, they asked me, I think it was Chris, asked me, do you know what the members of the Mueller organization, or the Mueller report, the members, not Mueller, the members thought? He had no idea. He doesn't deal with the members. He dealt with the letter, and he dealt with Mueller himself. He called Mueller himself up. So he has no idea what the members think. Nor should he give a shit what the members think. So now they want to impeach him for that. Now, it's been how many weeks since the report's been out? We're in fucking May now. The report came out at the end of March. The beginning of April, we got Barr released the whole report, 98 to 99% unredacted. They gave an even less redacted thing to Congress and put it in a special room where congressmen who give a shit about what's in the report, that they want to subpoena Mueller, they want to subpoena him again, they want to subpoena this person, they want to subpoena that. Not one Democrat, not one, went into that room to look at the less redacted, because they don't care what the report says. They know what the report says. The report says Trump did nothing. So if they don't care what's in the report, what do they care about? What could they possibly care about? I'll tell you what they care about. They just want to get rid of Trump, because Trump doesn't want to play ball with them. Because Trump's not an idiot. He's not gonna go the way the Democrats want to go, because the way the Democrats want to go is they want to destroy this country. Starting with Obama, ending with Clinton. That's how this plan was going to go. They were going to destroy this country. So now they want to go after Trump even more. You would swear that report said Trump fucking was literally in bed with Putin. But that's not what it says. Now they want to go after him for obstruction. Even though there was no crime, you still can commit obstruction. That is true. Rare, but true. But what do they want to... But how did he obstruct? Well, he told McGahn to fire Mueller. Number one, Mueller wasn't fired. Okay? So you can't arrest or convict a guy of obstruction because he wants to obstruct. He has to obstruct to be guilty of obstruction. I would love to rob a bank and get $1 million. I'm not guilty of anything. Just because I would love to do it doesn't make me guilty. So what's the big deal? What's this whole McGahn nonsense? Well, let's look at it from Trump's point of view, because the press doesn't seem to want to do that. They only look at everything from the Democrat side. Everything is Trump is guilty no matter what. But there's no evidence. It don't matter. We don't need evidence. We don't need nothing. Same thing with Kavanaugh. No. He did it. Well, what'd he do? You got a witness? No witnesses. Where did this happen? I don't know. How'd you leave? I don't know. Who took you home? I don't know. Had one beer. But we're not up. That's long history. But they want to impeach him. Kavanaugh, poor guy. But forget it. So let's look at it from Trump's side. Let's see how this works. Put yourself in Trump's shoes. You love this country more than anything. You gave up $1 billion business to help this country because you saw where it was going. And they call you a traitor. They call you a spy. They call you an agent of Russia. Meanwhile, Trump's handling Russia 10 times tougher than Obama ever has. Everybody remembers that time Obama was caught on the hot mic when he didn't know anybody could hear, and he leaned over to I think it was the ambassador of Russia. Oh, you tell Putin after the election, I'll have more flexibility. What the fuck does that mean? If that's not collusion, I don't know what the hell is. But again, no, we'll leave that alone. Let's look at Trump's point of view. You're innocent of all these charges. They say they want to make a special counsel. You're like, oh, but here we go. Whatever, special counsel. So, Rod Rosenstein picks Mueller. No objections so far. None whatsoever. Picks Mueller. Mueller's a fair guy. He's bipartisan. He's a registered Republican. Well, I'm a registered Democrat. That don't fucking mean shit. Democrats better not look to me for help. But what you're registered means nothing. It's whose pocket you're in. That's what it means. That's what means everything. So Trump's guy that he held over from the Obama, Rod Rosenstein, picks Mueller. Apparently Mueller hates Trump. Nobody knew it. Now Mueller puts his team together. A team of Clinton Foundation donors, Clinton political supporters, people that can't stand Trump. They hate Trump. They were for Clinton. One was at Clinton's victory party that turned into a liberal tears-filled funeral. That was fucking awesome to watch. No! But enough of that. So he picks this. So the president sees the stack is being put against him. These are people that hate him. This is not a bipartisan group. This is not a neutral investigation. This is an investigation. Imagine the person that hates you the most is going to be the person that investigates you. You think that's going to be fair? So it started out as 12, the 12 angry Democrats, as Trump would call them. Turned out, bumped up to like 18 or 19. But with Mueller against him, with the 19 angry Dems against him, with all the money in the world that you unrestricted all the time in the world, 22 months, 22-month investigation, 1,200 subpoenas, or 2,800 subpoenas, or whatever, 500 witnesses, 1,400,000 documents, zero executive privilege. Everything is out in the open. You remember when Obama with Fast and Furious, how quick the executive privilege came out? No executive privilege with Trump. And yet still, they found nothing. The fact that they found nothing might be a miracle. That might be proof there's a God. A man with a multi-billion-dollar operation. They looked into his finances. They said they had financial, I forget the term for these people, auditors or whatever. 40 FBI agents, financial auditors, 19 lawyers that can't stand Trump, Mueller. And with all that, they found nothing. But Trump was like, hey, they're stacking the deck against me. They're trying, whether I'm guilty or not, they're looking to hang me. Doesn't matter that I'm not guilty. So he tells him again, go talk to somebody. See what the fuck, get rid of this guy. Look at what he's doing. And yet they don't get rid of him at all. They let him continue on the witch hunt, which is now turned into a lynch mob. It went from a witch hunt to a lynch mob. So now they have nothing. And Barr knows it. But Barr also knows, and he said it in front of the Senate. He told them, we're looking into shit. We're looking into the 2016 election. We're looking into Hillary Clinton. We're looking into a lot of stuff. There's a criminal investigation of the Clinton Foundation from the FBI. Those two whistleblowers in front of I don't remember who's the Congress or the Senate. I can't remember who was questioning them. But they said it. And they can't have this. This is going to blow up. This is going to destroy the Democrat Party. They can't have this. So they need to stop it any way they can. And how are they going to stop it? Well, now they got to try to impeach Barr for nonsense, for nothing. But this is the Democrat way. This is the Democrats. It's our way or the highway. So for you people who vote for them, what happens when they turn on you? What happens when they turn on your class or your race? Then what are you going to do? People throw out numbers like it's nothing. Ocasio-Cortez, the Green New Deal. Well, it's going to cost $92 trillion over 10 years. That's $10 trillion a year. Who's going to pay for that? I don't know. Rich people. Rich people? Really? Let me give you a quick little math lesson. Okay? There's not 1,000 billionaires in the United States. But let's say there was 1,000 billionaires in the United States. And each billionaire paid an extra $1 billion. An extra $1 billion. Extra. In taxes. Here's an extra $1 billion. Now, just because a person's got 10 billion, 20 billion, that don't mean they make $20 billion a year. That's how much they have. So $1 billion in extra in taxes is a shit ton of their money. That's $1 trillion. 1,000 billionaires paying each $1 billion is $1 trillion. Where's the other 9 or 8 trillion for that year coming from? Any idea? Any clue? No. Who do you think is going to pay for that? I don't know. I don't know. Keep that in mind, dummies. Just keep that little lesson in mind. Who's going to pay for that? For you people who want free education, it's going to cost you an extra $15,000, $20,000 a year in taxes. Oh yeah, okay. For the rest of your life. Forever. So if you come out of college, and let's say you work until you're 62, 65. So for 40 years, you're going to pay an extra $20,000, extra $20,000 a year. And you know that number's going to go up as the years go by. It's not going to stay at 20,000. It's going to go up. Do the math, dummies. Do the fucking math. How much did that free education cost you? That's even if you were one of the ones that went to college. Not everybody goes to college. You know, we still need the working class out there. So you go to college, and there's no white collar college jobs to do. Hey, well, guess what? Join the rat race with the rest of us. Pay that extra 20 grand. Dummies. You're all fucking dummies. Wake up, people. Wake up. A little bumpy here in the Bronx. Well, that's all I gotta say. Pissed me off again. God damn you liberal pieces of shit. Oh well. Bye.